I'm so sauced right now. Get it? Because it's applesauce. Alright, so it is time for episode 2 of Bedtime Thoughts with Brittany. As most of you know, Kevin and I are traveling at the moment. We are not home. We do not have the Jeep with us, so we are a little bit limited on what we can and cannot make content with. But what we did notice is the last video I posted, the 5 things I hate about our JL, has apparently exploded on the internet. It has gotten a ton of negative comments. It's also gotten a ton of positive comments and a lot of in-between comments. But what we did notice is there were a lot of questions, and I figured, what better way to celebrate 10,000 subscribers, thank you guys, than to do another episode of Thoughts with Brittany and answer as many of those questions as I could. So, number 1, I want to clear the air, address the white elephant in the room, make everyone happy, and let you know that I love and I fully appreciate Saharas as well as Sports and every other model outside of the Rubicon. I realized reading through a lot of the comments, and for the record, Kevin and I do read through all of your comments, the good, the bad, and all the in-between. But a lot of the comments had mentioned that we didn't think that, you know, your Saharas or your Sports or any of the other models could off-road, or we're not off-road capable. And I just wanted to let everyone know that that is not the case. Kevin and I fully agree that your Saharas and your Sports are great vehicles off-road. In fact, in a lot of ways, they can be better than the Rubicons because, obviously, if you're looking for a purpose-built off-road vehicle, in a lot of situations, you're better off buying the cheaper and less expensive Sahara or Sport, and then using that money you saved, basically taking it and modding it to your exact specifications. The Rubicon, on the other hand, is what Jeep sort of advertises as their out-of-the-box off-road capable vehicle. And so what we were trying to get at with that list of things that I hate about our JL was mostly just that the Rubicon, as you know, more or less as it's advertised, a lot of those things should come standard on the Rubicon, and at the very least, be an option for everyone. So the whole reason we bought our Rubicon was to put to the test Jeep's entire decade that they've had to redesign and re-engineer the Jeep, basically. We wanted to see what their top of the line, best vehicle had to offer straight out of the box. We've got a 2.5-inch spacer lift on it now. We also have the 38-inch tires, but other than that, we haven't really touched it. And our intent was basically to just put it to the test and figure out what it was capable of. Not to compare a fully built or aftermarket built Sport or Sahara and a Rubicon. Obviously, the Rubicon is a waste of money if you intend to buy it, tear it apart, and rebuild it. You're better off, again, going with the Sport, the Sahara. For us, we wanted to buy the Rubicon, again, the best that Jeep supposedly had to offer, and see what it was capable straight out of the box. That was it. So I just wanted to kind of clear the air there and make sure that everyone knew your Sports, your Saharas, they are fantastic when you build them the way that you want to build them. Okay, so tires. A lot of people have also asked how our new Milestar Patagonia 38-inch tires are performing. And the answer to that is simple: fantastic. We love them. They are great off-road, they are great on-road, they're great in the rain. I don't know about the snow because it's summertime, but they are incredible so far. We still have 0 road noise, and they seem to be wearing pretty darn well. So far we're still happy. Of course, we will keep you updated as we drive more on them and whatnot. But yeah, new tires, fantastic, would highly recommend. And for the record, we are not sponsored, so this is not me blowing smoke up your skirt or anything like that. They just simply are really good tires so far. Ooh, and then of course, the tire pressure. So a lot of people have asked us why we run 25 to 30 PSI in our tires compared to the 38 PSI that the dash recommends. And the reason for that is actually very simple. Kevin and I actually chalk tested our tires. And basically what you do is you take an actual piece of chalk and you test where your contact patch is to the ground. And what we have found out is that with our tires, the 38s that we currently have, is about 25 to 30 PSI gives us the best contact patch. Whereas the 38 PSI, what we did is we noticed that it was actually slightly overinflated at that pressure, which means that you have a lot more wear on your center versus the outer edges. So you get an uneven tire wear that way. So again, it might vary tire to tire, but that's why we run our 25 to 30. What's next? Oh, I got another good one. So we had a lot of people asking why we weren't simply shutting off our traction control when we had the losing power issue. If you'll remember in the last video, I had mentioned kind of the solution, so to speak, to keeping the vehicle from cutting power on you when you're trying to climb an incline. It detects that tire slippage and it cuts power. And simple solution, basically just put it in manual mode. A lot of people were like, well, why don't you just cut off the traction control? The answer to that is when you put the new JL, I don't know if it's the same for the JKs or not, but at least on the JLs, if you put it into 4 low, the traction control shuts off automatically. So it's really not the issue there. I think it's more of a driving dynamic software kind of an issue versus the traction control itself. But just so everyone's clear on that, the traction control is off when it's in 4 low. That is not what's causing the power shut off. It's something to do with basically the way the vehicle reads being in drive mode versus in manual mode. Oh, the leaky doors. Okay, so we had a lot of questions about the leaky doors as well. We haven't fixed it, but that's mainly because we have been traveling and we are still currently traveling and will be traveling until about mid-August. We are doing fun, awesome, rad things that I can't discuss in great detail at the moment, but hopefully will in the future. What that means is we basically hadn't had any time to take a hard look at the leaky doors, what could be causing it, but we have found out that Way of Life posted a video about leaking doors. So we do plan on watching that, seeing if it's related or similar to the issue that we're having. If it's not, we'll have to delve further into it, but I just wanted to kind of let you guys know that that's why we didn't include it in the 5 things we hate about our JL, because we don't have a solution. I don't know if it's a common problem. We don't really have any information about it whatsoever because it sort of got pushed to the wayside there a bit, but hopefully we'll find out soon, and of course we will keep you updated as we go. But yeah, it's late. I think it's like 1 a.m. It's 1 a.m. So I'm gonna go to bed, get some rest. Thank you for watching. I love you guys so much. I can't believe I've actually hit 10,000 subscribers and I owe it all to you. I appreciate the support and the love. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to hit the button, hit the little bell notification. That way you know every time I post a video. And as always, thank you for watching. Bye guys. Good night.